Hi, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for next week. And we kick off with this beautiful photo taken by Sam Owen and sent in to us via the Weather Watch Twitter account this morning. Thank you, Sam. Taken from Coromandel Harbour. What a stunning sunrise, and it's a stunning day really across a big chunk of the upper North Island. That's great news for one group of people, and for another group of people it's the worst news. So a double-edged sword, but thanks for the photo, very nice. Let's take a look at the animated wind map. We've got the animation finally working again, and you can see why it is humid at the moment around the country. We've got this northerly flow feeding in that's producing very heavy rain for the west coast. They could be getting 200 millimetres of rain across Friday, so watch for slips, flooding, road closures, the usual sort of stuff. But there is a cooler change coming in behind it that will drop temperatures on Saturday across places like Canterbury in particular, which will be dropping by about 8, 9, 10 degrees on where you are for today, Friday. So that's quite a big drop. It's only a short brief one. It warms back up again by Sunday, and by Monday it's hot again. So this is how we shape up for Saturday. You've got the front moving up the country and falling apart, because not only is it running into high pressure over the North Island, but there's high pressure coming in behind it. So it's kind of being squeezed and squashed, and it'll fall apart. There might be some patchy rain from Taranaki to Wanganui down towards Kapiti. That's probably the best chance for actual rain, but it's going to be patchy, so you won't all get it, and it's certainly not going to be soaking rain for everyone. And then the further north you go, the more likely it falls apart. You might only end up with an isolated drizzle patch or a spit of rain on the windscreen, or nothing at all. And most eastern areas will stay dry. Canterbury does have a few showers with that cooler than average day that you've got. By Sunday, it is warming up in Canterbury, because with high pressure parked to your east, you have a nor'easter returning, so that will help. And in fact, it's a bit more of a northerly, so that will be even warmer, obviously, than a nor'easter. Light winds right across the country. Sunday is dry, settled, not a lot going on. But next week, we do have a change coming, and it is really starting off quite warm. You know, Monday is going to be a subtropical day with this enormous high pressure system out to our east, encouraging the subtropical weather to come down and over New Zealand. So it's going to get hotter than it is now. And there's a better chance though for rain. Now look, just a couple of showers maybe on Monday, nothing to get excited about. The winds pick up around the South Island, and the front and a cold system in the south move closer. By Tuesday, you can sort of see what's going on. New Zealand is in between the highs. High number 2 moving in, high number 1 moving away. That puts us in a vulnerable area between the highs where it can rain. So that's the exciting thing. We're seeing more maps looking like this as we go through the month of March. Not to say there's any magical change where it's suddenly just going to be wet and all the droughts disappear, but with this cold front moving northwards and this subtropical flow coming down, by the way, that subtropical flow is the same one that's been bringing all that rain to Australia, and we've been saying at some point it will come to New Zealand. This week coming up, this next week coming up, could be that better chance. And Wednesday is the day where we have the best chances of some rain. It is not yet locked in, but this is what the modelling is saying. The IBM forecast we use, which is separate to this map and modelling, is also saying, yes, there's a good chance of downpours right across the North Island. So you've got a colder southerly coming in on this side and a subtropical northerly on that side. Afternoon downpours, some patchy rain, but as you can see, northern New Zealand may still have some big, large, dry areas. So we're not saying this is a silver bullet, but it's a silver lining for those who do need some rain. So we're keeping a very close eye on the forecast for next Wednesday and beyond. That is all from me. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.